Namaskar. This video is dedicated to the topic of loosening the pelvis. This helps us to sit comfortably, both in meditation and in asanas, for greater effect. Now, stand with your feet at pelvis or shoulder width. Put your hands on your waist and make 8 circles back and forth with each knee, opening up as much as possible in each direction. If you feel you are losing your balance, then you can touch the floor. But if everything is fine, continue without lowering your legs, doing 8 more turns backwards and 8 forwards. Then put your feet at shoulder width, lower your hands to your knees and squat down, rotating your knees inwards 8 times. Do not tear your heels or toes off of the floor. And backwards. Remember to keep your posture straight and look straight ahead. Then connect your feet together and do 8 more circles while crouching, first clockwise and then counterclockwise. On inhalation, rise with the rounded back, put your hands on your waist, and carefully sit down in the butterfly pose. Supporting yourself with your hands, lower the pelvis, connect the feet together, grab your toes, and move backwards with your buttocks. Swing your hips and knees up and down with a straight back, reaching up with the top of your head. Try to swing your legs without leaning forward, with a straight back. Then push your feet forward and your elbows apart with your knees, helping the body open up the pelvic area more and more. Press the weight of your whole body onto your feet through the elbows, and lean down with a straight back. Another option is to use your palms, again with the whole weight of your body. Keep going lower and lower. If you have good pelvic flexibility, it is still worth doing a warm-up. You can bring your heels closer to you, grab your toes, and sit your pelvis. And as you exhale, bend down as well, but with as much amplitude as possible. And at the final point, stay in position for 30 seconds. Then, with a straight back, rise back up and butterfly your legs again. It doesn't matter how far down you go, but try to lower yourself without forcing yourself. Swing down and hang yourself in a comfortable position. Relax your body so that you sag, without holding up your body weight. Then we perform the compensatory exercise. Sit in this position and move your knees in towards the center, without changing your body position and without twisting. Lower each knee one at a time, and do not miss a turn. Now, turn around on the mat. Put your palms under the buttocks, pull them backwards, and then cross your legs. Put your palms on your knees and push your body backwards while inhaling. And when exhaling, go back down. Put your hands in front of you at shoulder width, with outstretched fingers, and step forward with your hands, extending each side of the body until you reach the end point. Take another deep breath, stretch upwards, and on the exhale, lower yourself down, trying to touch the floor with your elbows. Lower your head, fully relaxing the neck. Stay in this position for up to 30 seconds if you can comfortably do so, and try to relax. If you feel any serious tension in the buttocks, hips, waist, then try to breathe through this center and relax each area of cramps and blocks. Feel every exhalation as relaxation. Now to go back, place your palms under your shoulders. Take a breath and push yourself up with a straight back to return to the starting position. Then swap your legs and repeat the same thing with your legs crossed the other way. Pull out the buttocks, straighten the spine, push yourself up, and with an exhale lean forward. Once again, push forward to stretch yourself and exhale to relax. Rise back up, supporting yourself with your hands under your shoulders. Keep your back straight and even out your spine. Straighten your legs, put your heels on the same width as the pelvis, and step backwards with your buttocks, pulling them out from under you. Push your fingers onto the floor. Stretch your head upwards. Move your shoulders back, opening up the chest, and pull your toes towards yourself. This pose is called the Dandasana, the staff pose. It helps you make a 90-degree angle relative to the base of your body. It stretches the back of the legs and the entire body from the coccyx to the top of the head. Then bend the right knee. Put your foot on the opposite thigh, support your toe with your left hand, and push the knee down with your right, gradually increasing the load. Do not change the position of the left toe. It should point upwards with the left leg stretched, not bending at the knee. Do not wobble back and forth or from side to side. Just swing the hips and knee up and down. Create the maximum possible force. Push with both hands and use your whole body. Keep pushing through your leg's resistance. It will move up independently while we push it back down. Now the second option. Take hold of your toe and knee, holding the heel at the point of contact with the stomach. Rotate the knee as if a pen. Twist enough to feel a sense of rotation in the hip joint. Put in effort to create a circle without any sudden movements. Go through a full circle 8 times in each direction. Then we shake again. Lock your hands, grab your foot, and move the foot to the right until your knee is behind your back. Then bend your elbows to get your leg behind your body. Continue to pull your left toe towards yourself and your right foot away from yourself and back behind you to your right. Hold this position for half a minute. Relax your right buttock, your right thigh. Do not forget about your left toe. Direct it towards yourself. Exert a little more effort on each exhale. Then put your foot onto your left arm. Hug your knee with your right hand. Grab your hands in a lock. Stretch out your body and raise your leg as high as possible. Then swing it to the side. Do not lift your buttocks off of the floor. Push with your left heel to create proper fluctuations. Draw your foot closer to yourself. Clasp it to the center of your chest with both hands. Keep your left toe directed towards yourself and your body upright. Hold your foot, slightly release it, and then pull again. Hold and release. If you can raise it higher, use your hand as a lever to lift it up, drawing it up to your ear, as if listening to your phone. To your ear, and then remove. Repeat several times. Then, to relax, shake up and down. Then, straighten. Now, lay the foot down in front of you, with the knee stretched out, carefully relaxing your leg. Now, we go back and repeat the same thing with the left leg. First, fixate and stretch out your body. Keep your right leg straight. Swing your left knee up and down, holding your toe to your belly with your right hand. Gradually increase pressure, pushing past resistance. Use both hands if necessary. If your hips are already flexible and you can already sit in the lotus or padasana position, this extra work will not hurt you. In fact, it will lead to even more flexibility. Force the movement through. Now, grab your toe. Again, bring your heel closer to your stomach and rotate. Pull down, lift up, and sideways to do a full circle. And backwards. Do not forget about your right toe. Your leg should not be relaxed. Your toe should be flexed upwards. The back of the leg always stretched. Shake again to relax. Clasp your foot in your hands. Move it to your left and pull back. Draw your right toe towards yourself and feel the tension. On exhalation, simultaneously relax your buttocks and thighs. Keep your body straight, your shoulders back, shoulder blades down. Press harder on exhale. Now back and hug your foot with both hands. Raise your foot up and swing. Sit up with a straight back, right heel pushing off of the floor. Draw the foot closer to yourself. Hug your foot and draw it to the center of your chest. Pull it up, down, and repeat. You can also draw it to your ear. and relax. In ordinary life, we most often use either one arm or leg over the other when walking, standing, lowering, or sitting. This often leads to asymmetries in your body. One leg lowers well. You can notice this in meditation or sitting in some other asana, while the other leg sits higher. Now, what should be done about this? It is necessary to align them, to make them symmetrical. That is, you put a little more pressure and do a little more work with the leg that goes down further. So, in your warm-ups and in your ordinary life, when you sit in front of your computer, at your desk, or even at the dinner table, throw the worst leg up onto your thigh and continue on with your business while your leg trains itself. Your joints open up, your foot gets used to it, your joints get a workout, your muscles and ligaments are stretched, and you get your result: symmetrical flexibility of your pelvis. Straighten your leg, lower it down, put your hands a little further behind your back, move your pelvis forward, straighten your knees, and relax your legs. Use smooth rolling motions without sudden movements. Rotate the joints of your lower leg. This is a kind of massage, a relaxation after exercise, which needs to be performed. Now pull your toes towards yourself, one after the other. Keep unfolding them, in and out, in opposite directions. Another very good exercise is the following. If you have a flexible pelvis and can sit at half lotus at least, then the previous stretches can be further complicated. Place your foot parallel to your lower leg so that your shins are on top of each other. This will cause the same flexing and stretching of the hips and spine. But in this case, you should sit comfortably. If you feel any discomfort or pain, then do not repeat this exercise. For now, just watch how it looks. Now, stretch out and lower yourself down. This should be done for the same amount of time on each side. If you feel that one side is performing worse, then do a little more work on that side. Now, for a very difficult version. I do not recommend it to everyone, but it will somewhat improve the quality of your posture in your meditations. This pose is a slope with crossed legs, as in the pose of the cow's head or Gamuk Asana. Now, lean forward, lengthen your body, and lower yourself down. Do the same thing on each side. Repeat for the same amount of time. I will simply show you. Not everyone can perform this. Repeat it only if you feel comfortable. The most important thing in these exercises is to feel support in your pelvic area, so that your pelvis does not come off of the floor. If you feel it rising, be sure to stop it. After such workouts, it is important to make compensatory exercises to close up the knees. If you feel tension in your joints, then relax your legs. Knock your legs on the floor to relax the ligaments in your knees. Also roll and then rotate them. The next exercise will be done in a prone position. Lie down on a flat surface. Stretch out your body. Your hands can be a little distance from your body or in a T shape. Begin the exercise with your right leg. Bend your knee to 90 degrees. Keep your toe and whole foot completely relaxed. You should only feel tension in your thighs and lower abdomen. Rotate your knee clockwise in the smallest circles you can possibly make. From this small circle, work out the joints in your knees and gradually increase your rotational amplitude to the largest possible circle. Now, do several large circles and move from the largest to the smallest possible, gradually reducing the diameter of the circles down to a small point. Put your leg back and now repeat with your left foot. Start counterclockwise. This is the opening up of the left side of your pelvis. Go from the smallest to the largest circles possible, finishing with the largest. And now back down from the largest, gradually reducing the diameter. You can do 8 circles from minimum to maximum and 8 circles back. And put your leg down. Relax your legs and prepare your body. Bend your left knee. Place your foot on the floor. Put your right foot on the knee or thigh of the left. Then put your right hand into the so-called pinhole. Grasp your left knee and grab your right hand with your left. At the same time, try to lie down onto the floor. Do not raise up your pelvis and do not raise your head. If you need to, put a pillow or a folded blanket under the back of your head. Now gradually pull your left leg with your hands, bending at the elbows. Along with your left leg, your right side is also developed. Your pelvis opens up and the muscles of your right leg are stretched. Repeat the exercise dynamically or with a delay of several seconds. Repeat several cycles. Repeat this process several times, for 30 seconds to 1 minute at a time, depending on your condition, well-being, and the time you have available. Now, change sides and repeat with your other leg. Lower your legs and take a butterfly pose to relax. If you have small pillows, blankets, or blocks, use them. Place them under your hips so that your legs are relaxed, but at the same time, opened up as far as possible. Do not hold up the weight of your hips, but lay it down onto the pillows. Open up your hands in the Shavasana gesture and rest for some amount of time, about 2 to 3 minutes, and relax your waist, crotch, hips, and groin. Under the effects of this pull, your thighs will open up in a passive manner, and you will be able to rest. One more option for relaxation and the passive opening up of your pelvic region is to grab both toes with 2 fingers and extend your knees past the width of your body, and then bend your elbows. Pull your knees to the floor to open up the pelvic region. Make sure you have your lower back pressed against the floor. Keep your thighs parallel to the mat and your soles flat. Pull your legs down. Gradually increase the load. Bend your elbows more. Relax your stomach and your groin and lower your hips. Do not bend your knees more than 90 degrees. That is, the degree of the bend should not be more than 90 degrees. You should lie in this position for at least 1 minute. Then be sure to perform the compensatory exercise. Bring your knees together and pull them towards you. And that completes the pelvic opening exercise complex. Take a minute to relax in the Shavasana position. We wish you good practice. Namaskar.